How's it going, everybody? Welcome to today's video covering one of the last classes that's a humanoid basic generic that I have to cover, and that is the Dragoon. So, the Dragoon, first off, I'm just going to say it right out the gate, they are the most probably situational class in the game. They pretty much only have one purpose, two at best, I guess, technically. And other than that, you really don't use them. So, we're going to go here, and I'm going to elaborate more, but basically, you got quite a variety of weapons, you know. You got your one-handed sword, your two-handed sword, your axe, your spear, your cudgel, and your crossbow, which are all fine and dandy. HP and MP max increases, pincer attack. Rampart aura, I don't know why that was hard for me to say. Siege, resist petrify, resist charm. These two, I don't really know if you're really going to play this as like a frontline unit or anything like that. I mean, maybe, I guess. Dragon's Wound, which is useful, I guess. Yeah, it's useful. And then you got your Banes. Dragon Slayer, Beast Slayer, Dragon's Bane, and Beast Bane. Now, what I mean by this class being very situational is you're only really going to use it to either kill dragons or kill beasts. And that's how both of mine are set up. So I have a one-handed sword with a crossbow, and he is my beautiful dragon killer. And then I have a two-handed spear that is my dragon slayer as well. Well, I guess I swapped one of them. My bad. Hold on, I gotta make this look good for the video. Here we go. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one does which. There we go. There's our beastie boy, and here's our dragon boy. And, you know, don't get me wrong. Like, Dragon Slayer and Beast Slayer, they will, like, almost one-shot the unit. Like, you can easily, at worst, it takes 3 hits. At worst. And that's not if the Bane procs before you get to use this. So, I mean, they're really good at what they do. They're very specialized. They're really good at that. And that's, you're going to bring them on missions where there's maybe like 2 or 3 dragons or 2 or 3 beasts. If there's 1 dragon or 1 beast, with the huge variety of classes, I feel that there's no reason to necessarily bring one of these guys when there's only one, because there's just so many classes. How do you guys choose? You know, like there's so, then you got all the unique NPCs that you can recruit, which also take places of generics, and it's just hard to decide. While I don't think the Dragoon is bad, it's just so niche and so specialized that almost every class in the game outweighs it because of that. Like I said, unless there's a beast or a dragon, you don't need one. And we were looking at the skills, and you got Rampart Aura and Siege, which, I mean, you could run this to like halt a dragon, I guess, or something. Like, say you were like going against a bunch of beasts or dragons or something. They can just like fly over it. I don't know. I mean, you could build this as a frontline character, but why would you when there's better frontline alternatives? You could have a Terror Knight. You could have a White Knight. You could have... I could go on about other frontline choices you'd rather have over a Dragoon. But, I mean, that's pretty much... That's it. That's the Dragoon. What do? They kill dragons and beasts. And they're very, very, very good at it. Probably the best at it in the game. What else should they do? That's about it. That's about it. So look forward. I'm gonna make a video, guys. It's probably gonna be out tomorrow, which would be the day after today. But you know how YouTube works. You might be watching this video in the future. But I'm gonna make a video, and I'm gonna go over the 3 worst classes in the game. But they're actually not the worst. There's no bad classes. They're gonna be the 3 classes that are just outclassed by everything else. Maybe that's a good way to put it. Or the 3 classes that are very situational, that just aren't as useful as other classes. And I want you to guess what 3 classes I would add into that. Like, who's going to be in there? It's going to be fun. Now, it is my opinion. It is my opinion. Nothing I state is fact. I like to have fun little discussions. I want to hear what you guys have to say. You know, so I'm not saying, like, these are the 3 worst classes. Don't ever use them. They are bad, horrible. No, that's not it. It's just who I use the least, who I think, while they're good at what they do, they are not needed on every mission, and they are very situational, and other classes can do what they do in other ways, which kind of makes them better than that class. But that's a topic for another video. I'm going to pick 3 classes, and we are going to go into it, and I can't wait to see your guys' comments on that and see what you guys have to say. But there's going to be 3 of them. I wonder if you guys can guess which 3 after watching all of my videos. If you've watched all my unit videos, as lame as some of them are, if you have watched them all, you may be able to guess all 3 I'm going to call out in the video. And looking at my list here, we have covered pretty much all humanoid units that are generic. I might be missing like 1 or 2 classes. I have to double check compared to my other save. But then we got some more monsters to cover. And then I'm going to start covering end game. I got to get the save caught up to like end game stuff. We got to get doing... Got to unlock the elemental temples. We got to get to Palace of the Dead. Get up on that. Get a bunch of videos on that kind of stuff. I got to cover all the specialized stuff like a necromancer, a lich. So, I mean, I guess I don't have those, which those are technically generics, I guess. You know, so we got necromancer, lich. We got all the undead units. So, I mean, there's a lot more to cover. But I guess I've covered the majority of the generics you're going to get easily in the game, if that makes sense. So thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry half of this video was me rambling, but that is the Dragoon. They're great. They're great at what they do. They are phenomenal at what they do, but not much else. That's about it. They are a good dragon and beast killer, and you have some nice little skills, but other than that, I don't use them hardly at all. Personal preference. But they are still good. They are still worthwhile. So again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the love and support you've been showing me on the videos. Again, you guys are amazing. I had no idea, like I said, Tactics Ogre community of players were so passionate about the game, and they were so many. And I think we got a lot of new people that are fans of the game too, which is totally awesome. This game is a true gem. I really hope we see a sequel or something, or a remake of one of the older ones. I want more content for Tactics Ogre. I think it is a phenomenal franchise. Well, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Until then, peace out, guys.